Hi, I'm Chris Harper, and with me is Michaela, and we're here to demonstrate an application for posterior shin splints. This is when you have pain along the lower and inner shin. Some causes of this may be excessive pronation, overuse, uneven running surfaces, poorly fit or worn out shoes, change in running surface or shoes, or compensation for an injury on the opposite limb. KT tape helps treat this condition by relieving pressure to reduce pain, provide stability and support, and may increase circulation. For this application, we're going to place a red dot just where the pain may be. Your pain may be in a slightly different location, but this is generally where the pain is for posterior shin splints. Okay, and to begin applying the tape, we're going to put the ankle at a 90-degree or neutral position. We're going to tear our first full piece of tape and twisting and tearing that backing paper off the logo end of the tape. We're going to apply this just to the outer part of the heel, just under the foot, and we're applying this with absolutely zero stretch. We're going to peel that backer paper off, so we're handling it, avoiding touching that adhesive surface of the tape. As we come up and around the heel, we're going to apply stretch at about 50%, so full stretch and then back that off halfway. We're going to get right behind that ankle bone as we apply that down. And then the last bit of tape, we're just going to remove the backing paper and apply that with absolutely zero stretch. Give the whole thing a good rub just to create some friction and heat, allow that adhesive to really stick. For our next piece, we're going to tear off a full strip. Again, twisting and tearing the paper on the logo end of the tape and applying this just forward of that first piece. We're going to apply this with absolutely zero stretch, and then removing the backing paper, we're then going to come up and apply this with 50% stretch, but once we get to the ankle, we're going to then plantar flex the foot, in other words, point the toes away from the shin as we apply the remaining bit of tape. And the last bit is just applied with absolutely zero stretch. Going to give the whole application a good rub to create friction and heat, and this allows it to stick very well to the skin, get all the edges down well. Okay, that looks great. Some helpful tips before applying: clean the skin very well, remove any skin oils or lotions you may have on. Also trim hair so you have better adhesion of the tape to the skin. Also wear a sock to sleep so the tape doesn't roll on the sheets as you roll around at night. Complementary treatments can include rest, ice, change of footwear, and running or walking on softer surfaces. Please seek care if you have severe pain, swelling, or discoloration. For more information, see our website at kttape.com.